What's good, everybody? VK here. So, I have a special thing for y'all today. Glenn4232 commented, and he said he wanted me to explain some of the lyrics to No Panel Blues, and a few of you liked that comment as well. So I figured more than one person wants to see it. You guys liked his comment, so we're going to break down the lyrics to No Panel Blues for you today. I'm going to listen to the song with you guys too, just talk to you guys about what it was like around the time I was writing this song and the things that inspired it. It's very personal, as you guys can tell by the song itself. It's very personal, so this should be an interesting time for me. Let's check out my own fucking song. So this part, I added this picking part in like 3 years later after I dropped the album. It's just like a little intro for if I played it live. And this is where the actual song starts on the album. Alright, here we go.
Playing restless in this bed, and I can't seem to ease your pain. I wish I could kill it all, but I can't seem to find the cure. Tomorrow is another day, just a swelter in this heat. I wish I could end this evil, but somehow it will remain.
Alright, so we have laying restless in this bed, and I can't seem to ease your pain. I wish I could kill it all, but I can't seem to find the cure. Tomorrow is another day, just to swelter in this heat. I wish I could end this evil, but somehow it will remain. So this song, the title, No Panel Blues. I unloaded trucks at Walmart. This was about, I was in a relationship at the time, living with the girl, and I was working at Walmart and making punk music, and we were just wilding out. Like, we were both musicians, we both made music, and I worked at Walmart unloading trucks, and No Panel Blues was my way of like making an analogy for the feeling of like being slave driven that you get at the back of a truck, at the last panel of a truck when you're unloading it. So No Panel Blues is that. It's the fucking blues that you get from being stuck in the fucking grind of society and shit like that. The song title itself has a deep meaning. But this first verse here, there was a lot of stuff and a lot of ways that people were around us that I didn't appreciate, and it was towards her specifically. I did not appreciate the way people were towards her, and they were just ignorant and rude to her whole life. And seeing the damage that causes to a person was kind of fucking... It was a big lesson for me to see how that could affect a person. And this was basically about all the times I would lay there wondering, like, what the fuck can I do to make this better for you? How can I make these people go away and leave you the fuck alone? All that kind of stuff. Tomorrow's just another day to swelter in this heat. I wish I could end this evil, but somehow it will remain. Also ties in to being forced to work to survive and do jobs that aren't beneficial to your own mental health or your own life and that sort of stuff. It ties into that as well. The chorus, feeling lost, I'm feeling cold, don't know the things that I used to know. One of my favorite lines I ever wrote right there is that one.
Feeling lost, I'm feeling cold, don't know the things that I used to know. Feels just like we're losing touch. Feels just like we're losing touch. Feeling lost, I'm feeling cold, don't know the things that
I used to know. Feels just like we're losing touch.
Feels just like we're losing touch with time
As it fades away into a black hole where nothing remains.
Just a hologram and left to say.
Yeah. That chorus, man. The process of writing the Dark Knight's High Kites album was really fucked up because my life was in shambles at the time. In a lot of different situations, not just a relationship kind of situation. It was many fucking factors all at the same damn time for me whenever I was writing the Dark Knight's High Kites album. The chorus here, feeling lost, I'm feeling cold, don't know the things that I used to know. Feels just like we're losing touch with time. That's about drugs and alcohol stealing who you are as a person. Also, traumatic experiences and abuse, especially abuse in any manner, stripping who you are as a person from you, because that's how I felt most of my life when it came to my own personality. And when I saw that inside of the relationship that I was in at the time, I was naive and young and made a lot of stupid fucking decisions that ruined everything at the time. And it's, when I look back at it, I wish I would have had the understanding and grasp on mental issues and things like that that I do now, but I just needed more time to grow. And this chorus was me sitting inside of that and not knowing what to do with it, essentially. We're losing touch with time as it fades away into a black hole where nothing remains. Just emptiness, feeling empty inside, the depression that goes along with bad things happening and stuff like that. And just a hologram has left you say it, saying, I'm looking at everything from the outside and feel like none of it's even fucking real anymore because it's just become too unbelievable for us. Everything around us has become fucking unbelievable. A lot of bad shit happened. I'm not going to go into details about that. Maybe at a later date we can discuss certain things, but there's some things I'm not comfortable talking about right now when it comes to this time period.
These eyes look at you with hate. Cannot tell what's real or dreaming. Screaming, there's no escape.
You wish for tomorrow's flowers, vibrant and innocent. Instead you'll wake up to fields of lilacs, trampled and dead again. So, that second verse, man, it's one of my favorites I've ever wrote. I like the poetry in it. I feel like the point got put well across for what I was trying to say metaphorically. Drowning in your own emotions, these eyes look at you with hate. Cannot tell what's real or dreaming, screaming, there's no escape. It's saying that whenever people look at you with judgmental eyes and hatred for far too long, you start to judge yourself and hate yourself in the same way, drowning in your own emotions. Cannot tell what's real or dreaming, saying you have to create a false fucking perception of your own self just to survive because of how other people treat you. There's no escape, right? Cannot tell what's real or dreaming. Now you can't tell what's the fucking real life and what's not anymore because you had to make a false section of yourself out of survival because of the way people around you were acting. And this isn't necessarily all about me. Like I said, this is a lot about the relationship and what I saw in that person and that relationship and the empathy that I felt towards that situation. Even though I was naive and made bad decisions that fucked everything up, it's kind of like I just felt it was important to put things out into the world to assure that I did understand, right? And that I made a lot of mistakes. That's really what a lot of the songs on this album are about, to be honest. You wish for tomorrow's flowers vibrant and innocent. That's also a fucking play on words of in the scent, right? In the scent, you can smell the flowers. Wake up and smell the flowers. You wish for tomorrow's flowers vibrant and innocent, saying you want the trauma to go away. You want the colors to come back. Everything feels so black and white and shades of gray. In the scent, right? You want to be able to it to be so powerful that you can smell the graciousness and the beauty of it, right? And that's where that double comes in there with innocent playing on in the scent as well. Instead, you'll wake up to fields of lilacs, trampled and dead again. It's just saying, oh, you wake up and you walk out and everybody's already trampled on your field, your dreams. Everybody else already fucked it all up. So you feel lost, as it says in the chorus, feeling lost, I'm feeling cold, don't know the things that I used to know. Feels just like we're losing touch with time as it fades away into a black hole. That part for me, a saying just like nothing can escape. You feel like you can't escape. Nothing can escape a black hole, not even the speed of light. Even the speed of light gets wrapped around the outside of it and stuck there, right? Nothing remains if it gets too close. And we're discussing that in a metaphor for trauma and abuse and that sort of stuff here, where nothing remains, just a hologram is left, you say. Like I said, that projected reality that had to be created, the false reality, just out of survival. Fucking wild, right? Fucking wild. I'm glad you guys asked me to do this. It's very difficult to talk about these things sometimes because, like I said, they're very personal and there's no hard feelings towards any of that situation at all. I don't bear any hard feelings towards her. Let's say that. Other people, seriously, really. I wish nothing but the best to the one that this song is about, and I hope that they're doing well in their life. It's one of those things where people in life just, when you find somebody already extremely damaged and you can't figure out how to make them feel better about themselves, it's a really life-changing experience. It's an important life lesson to learn because it makes you try to look at things outside of the box in a way where you can understand and you can potentially help them. That's the lesson that I really learned from that, and this song is a reflection of that lesson, as the rest of the album is as well. If you guys want me to break down more lyrics off of this, let me know. I'll do it for you, even though it's a wild time and it brings up some very shitty stuff to remember sometimes, but I think it's important to discuss these things because it's important to let you guys get to know us as the artist and let you guys know what the songs actually mean to us and let it be personal for everybody. And this one was about a love that I found in a very traumatic time of both of our lives, and in my own naivety, I fucked a lot of things up, and the people around had already fucked many things up for that person as well, and it caused a lot of trauma and things that I hope are better now on all ends. And like I said, to the people that caused that damage and made it so that I found her in that condition, fuck you forever and ever. I love you guys. Thank you for asking me to do this. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you in tonight's videos. Have a beautiful one. Peace.